Shalom, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles, great millstone, do well. Peace, love, and blessings to the brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make a call and election sure, and blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I am that fellow labor Kanakla, coming at you once again with another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. His lessons edifying and exhorting. Okay, you can see here this video. President Trump deploys National Guard to 19 states. Okay, 11 hours ago, and I'm gonna just press play and let this ride.
Trump is mobilizing up to 1,700 National Guardsmen across Indiana and 18 other states. The move comes following a request from governors across the country asking for additional support to address civil unrest. Fox News reports the deployment includes personnel from multiple states, with some already arriving in affected areas. The National Guard will assist law enforcement in maintaining order and protecting public safety. The decision comes amid ongoing protests and demonstrations nationwide.
Exactly. So those who can see what this is basically martial law. You got some of the people who's blind, they can't see it. You know, they're rooting, oh yeah, come clean up our cities, our states. You know, I've seen comments like that. You know, this is good, so on and so forth. But all it's going to take is one event, all right? And this is going to be grounds, and this is already, you know, the breach has already been broken, all right? This should have been stopped, you know, these protesters, y'all, you know, the American citizens, which we don't care. We're all for it, you know, but just speaking, you know, you American citizens should have stopped this the first time he did this, when he deployed them to D.C., you know. But now your liberties, your freedoms, you know, which all basically stemmed around your Constitution, all that is over with, okay? All it's going to take is one event, and here it is. He already has the jurisdiction, or that breach has already been broken, to have these troops, all right, martial law, the tyranny, all right, fascism, and it's all over with, all right? Your freedom, your liberties is done. And these American troops, which, you know, many people believe are going to be replaced with the United Nations, them troops from all different countries that you saw across the border. And where did they go? When you saw those videos, you had people from India, Iran, China, Africa, a lot of other places, you know, coming over the borders, as we were saying, military aged men coming over the borders, and ICE, its main objective is Latinos, okay, and so what about all the other foreigners that cross here? So the main point is deporting Latinos. Why you ain't getting all them Chinese people? Why aren't they the target and sending them back to China? Or getting all them Africans that came over here, sending them back to Africa. Or getting all them Arabs over here and sending them back that crossed the border as well. All right? So, again, these are questions that people should be asking. So, a lot of people believe, which I believe also, that this is being put in place with ICE and so on and so forth. Those UN troops. And they ain't going to spare you. They're going to do just what you Americans have been doing when you go to these other countries. Pillaging, rape, robbing, murdering. All right, driving in their streets with Humvees. I used to watch those videos, man, when I was like fucking 18 years old. Want to go to the military. It was a video of H1 Hummer. Of course, American soldier was driving it, and he driving all over there in Iraq or Afghanistan, one of those regions. running through traffic, bumping cars, blowing his horn, and just running through the city in a Humvee, right? Literally bumping cars out of the way, everything, just for the hell of it, right? I seen certain videos where basically like where they was fighting the Taliban or whatever the case may be, the resistance, when they went over there, and basically gave dude a couple dollars, like a little wad of cash, and told him basically we gotta what is called demolition. We gotta take down your house because it's blocking the path of the insurgents or whatever the enemy we're trying to get to. So they come in, they blew his house. They blew his house up. You know, and so I say all that to say, it's about to come upon you, American citizens, and then those that know, those patriots that see what's going on, right? They locked and loaded. It's gonna be a terrible time, man. All right, a terrible fucking time soon to approach here. Let's get this Luke. Matter of fact, it's a lot of places I want to go. Why I get this in Luke first. Luke 19:41. And when he was come near, it's Yahushua, all right, he beheld the city and wept over it, saying, if thou hadst known, even thou at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace. All right, the brother Mayam said a couple camps back, the Lord is about to take his peace from this place, man. All right. For the most part, it's just peace going on. Okay. As a society, you know, people can't commit crimes without there being consequences, so to say. There's coming a time where you're gonna be able to commit crimes and there ain't gonna be no consequence. All right. It says, but now they are hid from thine eyes. For the day shall come upon thee that thy enemies shall cast a trench about thee, which is a military tactic. Okay. Basically where no one can get in, no one can get out. Okay. Nothing can get in, nothing can come out. It says in capacity round about, it's like in capacity round, and keep thee in on every side, and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee. So they're gonna put you in the dirt, man. They're gonna unalive you. And they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation. So here it is. You knew not the time of your visitation. Okay, starting off soft right now. Just get used to the presence of these troops being here, and before you know it, it's gonna be a permanent presence. And here it is. He has like 20 more days to, you know, to allow this to happen, because this basically is unconstitutional what he's doing. Okay. First they started out unarmed. Now they're armed, which is unconstitutional. Okay. So here it is. He has about 20 more days before he has to basically pull the troops back. So Lord willing, an event takes place. All right, so we literally could be 20 days away from all hell breaking loose. Okay? And them troops not going to be playing, man. As Yahushua said, they're going to lay you even to the ground. Now, granted, this was talking about 70 AD. All right? When the Romans sacked Jerusalem, the Romans sieged Jerusalem. All right? The siege, and where people, to the point people were eating their kids and so on and so forth. But that's going to happen again. The tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Because we under Rome 2.0. So this is 2 Ezra 16:68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Ultimately, that's you submitting or being put in position to where you accepting the NWO, the New World Order. All right. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And who that fear the Lord? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. It says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. All right? For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And that's eventually what's going to take place, because once they get those orders, all right, those marching orders, then you got the ICE department. They basically you putting out applications for you to sign up for this shit. That's mercenaries. You know, the mercenaries, they gonna operate under a whole different set of rules and order. Okay, they gonna get the order to shoot and kill, man, to shoot none alive. All right. Again, it ain't. We strongly believe it ain't gonna be American citizens doing this patrolling and doing these things, man. Right? They man, just watch them Purge movies. They sent what they was sending, government hired mercenaries. Right? U.S. government hired people to go in and basically purge out the city. Okay? Going to the hood. All right? It says, then shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. All right? Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye neither afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide. So all of you that believe, the Lord going to be with us in these times. The scriptures speak about the Lord lifting up a standard for us. Okay? So deployed to 19 more states. This is unprecedented. First off, because it's unconstitutional. Okay? To deploy U.S. troops on U.S. citizens, man. Okay? So, man, I'm feeling like Yahushua. Only if Jake knew the things that belong to his peace, the time of his visitation, man. That's another precept. Yeah, I have to get this precept before I close out, man. Just have to. It's on my spirit. Jeremiah 30:7. I love this precept. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay. Jacob's trouble. Call all Yahweh Shai, man. Just continue to serve the Lord the best you can. Pray. Keep fighting. And may the Lord be with us in these times and give us that power, man, because it's going to be needed. Okay? So with that, Lord, was edifying. All praise, glory unto Yahweh Shai. Till next time, shalom to you, like.